Hey guys, welcome to our YouTube channel. Today we are going to solve our skillrack daily challenge using Python programming language. Before going to logic, if you didn't subscribe to our channel, then subscribe right now and make our work more meaningful.
Let us solve today's DC using Python programming language. The program has to accept integers R, C and matrix. The matrix contains only integers or characters. The program must print the result based on the following conditions. For each column with integers, we have to print the sum of integers in that column. For each column with characters, we have to print the characters from bottom to the top of that column. Now let us consider for our test case. So here there is an character matrix of size 4 cross 5. So in the first column we can see that A, B, C, D, and next column 10, 20, 30, 40 and so on. So for the column having characters, we have to print the characters from bottom to top of that column. So for the first column, that is A, B, C and D. So the output will be in the form of, you have to print the characters from bottom to top. So D, C, B, A will be printed. So D, C, B, A. And for the next column is having integers 10, 20, 30 and 40. So we have to add all the integers. So sum of these integers is 100. Now for the next column R, A, C, K. So for this column K, C, A, R will be printed. And for next column E, N, O, N, E, N, O, N. So for this column N, O, N, E. And for the last column 8, 7, 6, 50. So sum of all these integers is 71. So our output should be, first we should print the integers in order of their occurrence and then we have to print the characters. So 100 and 71 will be printed first. Next DCBA, KCAR and NONE will be printed. So this will be our required output. Now let us consider for our another test case. Here it is an integer matrix of size 3 cross 3. Here in the first column we are having integers 10, 30 and 40. So 10, 30, 40. So the sum of all these integers is 80. And in the second column we are having 12, 14, 16. The sum of all these integers is 42. And in the third column we are having 20, 60, 80. The sum of all these integers is 160. So 80, 40, 160 will be printed as our output. Now let us consider for our last test case. Here it is a character matrix of size 4 cross 4 and we can see that we are not having integers here. So for the first column QQMR, and for the second column PCUN NUCP will be printed. And for the third column, NUV and PVUN will be printed. And for the last column, RNCC, so CCNR will be printed. So first we should print the first column, next NUCP, PVUN, CCNR. So this will be printed as our output. Now let us implement our logic using Python 3. First let us get the input R and C. So R and C, which is equal to input integers. Next let us get the matrix as input. Input dot split for row in range R. Now after getting the input, let us declare two empty lists called int list and character list as empty list. Now let us iterate over the for loop and check our condition for call which ranges from 0 to C, and let us pass our condition here. If matrix of 0 and call is alpha means, that is is digit means we are checking whether the element is integer. So if matrix of 0 and call is digit means we have to append it to the int list. So let us create num is equal to 0 and let us iterate over the for loop for row which ranges from 0 to R, and in this for loop num plus equal to matrix of row and call. So finally we have to append it to the int list. So int list dot append of num. So this will be our first condition. If it is not integer means we have to add it to the string. So let us create an empty string s, and for row in range which ranges from r minus 1 to minus 1 having a step value minus 1, that is step index as minus 1. So s plus equal to matrix of row and call. Now after adding the string we have to append it to the character list. So character list dot append of s. So after appending the integers and characters, finally we have to print our output. So first we are checking for is digit, and in the else part we are having for characters. So we have to print star of int list and star of character list as our output. This will be our required code to execute the problem.